Alright, here's the update. So it's May 27th, 2035. I've got some advanced warfare training going on that lets me train additional abilities for people. Right now I got Dia training Will to Survive, and we're not going to cancel that. Alright, so here's the soldiers. Here's who we got. I got myself, gravely wounded in the last operation. Got a lot of stuff from that, but put me, Allie, and Rico out for 20-something days. I got Lethal here. It's one of my snipers. He's got sergeant rank here. Trying a new build out for snipers because I'm not necessarily the lowest mobility he could get. He's actually at 12 now, so he's a good long range shooter. Gives him death from above, so the higher he is, the better he is. Takes one action if he gets a kill. You can get a crit here, adds 30% crit. And Long Watch lets him shoot at squad sight range, which is outside of visual range on Overwatches. So I'm going to start using that. He just got that. The AWC that I was talking about, Advanced Warfare Center, he's got Covert, so infiltrating. He actually is a little bit better at infiltrating. For a sniper, that's alright. It doesn't make much of a difference. He's going to be hanging back, not doing much. 20%. I'm going to probably get him locked on, so he can take some better shots if he shoots at the same stuff twice. Alright, who's up next? We got Tren. He's a gunner. He's got some updated armor on. The Predator armor gives him these. I got the Halo mod on here, so he's going to start looking like a Spartan. He's got a pretty badass gun. He's got, let's see, what's he got? Oh, I don't want to do that. Advanced scope, expanded magazine, and advanced hair trigger. Gunner's pretty strong class, especially with that 79 aim. Alright, his abilities. What's a gunner do? Gunner gets area suppression to start. And then I gave him center mass since he's going to be hitting a lot, shooting a lot. He gets +1 damage on every hit. Hail of Bullets is OP as hell right now, but it's good. It takes a lot of ammo, but it's guaranteed hit. So for a gunner, that's, you know, I think it's like 5 to 7, 5 to 9, something like that on damage. It's great. Shredder's usually useful, but we're working on some stuff. There's ammo that you can get that does the same thing, so I want to save the Hail of Bullets for guaranteed hits. Got Iron Curtain. It's a special shot. It gives it a cone and it slows everybody down, so it's good when you got an opening attack or something like that, or if you got chrysalids coming for you that are, you know, scary things trying to kill you. I don't think he's got any AWC yet. Probably going to give him Fortify, but nothing's really amazing here, so when we get the time we'll start training him. They all take like 4, 8 days. Like as you keep going, it takes more and more. So then Johnny Rico is my buddy. We got Panda here. He's another sharpshooter. I had to give him some extra health because he only had like 3. Let's see, what's he got? He's doing this different build. The other guy, Lethal, had precision. He's got damn good ground. So the higher up he is, he gets bonus aim. But mainly sniping, actual shooting. I got his sniper rifle as a stock and a scope here. That's going to give him, the scope gives him extra aim, and the stock lets him steady his weapon before a shot. Got Crypto Spook. He's the, actually he's a medic, but he's also a hacker. Let's see, I gave him extra HP as well because he was hurting. He's actually got more. I think he has 6 total. But what the specialist can do, he starts with hacking, so there's a lot of robotic units and you know, these sensor towers and objectives. He can actually open doors at a distance with this gremlin, and then I gave him medic, all the medic stuff, so he can fly around the gremlin and go heal people back and back, you know, and then he gets more uses out of everything now. So he got hurt a little bit ago, but he's been on a lot of missions here. I think he's been 7 missions and he's got 9 kills himself. Did he get any AWC? Yeah, so he actually gets a free flashbang every mission, and it doesn't count against his mobility, so that's the best part. Trying to get these certain perks unlocked gives you a lot of mobility, a lot of difference that he can do, making every mission. Got Million. Here he is. put him as an assault. Carries the shotgun with a what is this? Laser sight. Gives him extra crit. Put a silencer on there as well. And then he's also got this. This is the stun gun. And he's not built stun. He's built more for critting on the shotgun. But that is something you can do. Gave him some extra defense because he's always up front, always taking hits. And yeah, so here he runs through fire, lightning reflexes. Gives the first reaction shot is guaranteed miss. The second one is like 80% or 90% miss. And it gets worse the more shots you take, or gets taken at you. But he runs through fire like hell and takes everything, so everybody else can move up. This is tactical combat, or turn-based tactical combat. So he runs, wipes out all the shots, and everybody else gets to move up for free. So close combat because he's going to be up close. He gets more crit the closer he is, and then I gave him Killer Instinct instead of Fortify. Could have gone Fortify for more defense, but this is more and more crit. So now this is when he running guns to go the double move and then shoot. He gets plus 50. So he's getting like 30 here when he's right next to somebody, and then he's getting an additional 50. So he's getting an additional 80% crit when he gets up and close on somebody. You know, we'll see what the next unlock is. He does have a couple abilities already. So as he gets further away, he gets plus 10 aim and plus 10 defense. And he gets Executioner, which is plus 10 aim and plus 10 critical chance against targets that are half or less of their original hit points. So as they get injured and he gets close to them, he gets more and more crit and aim, so they can't miss. So he got lucky and got those, and that's really going to make him a hard hitter when he gets up close. Let's see, who's next? We got Dia. He's learning Will to Survive. He's another assault. He's been hurt a couple times, but got left behind. But he's doing a different build because he has a much higher aim. So he's actually getting Electric Shock, which is that stun gunner. And every time, even if it misses, it's going to get a disorient. And then the arc pulsar is he gets to fire it. He can hit mechanical enemies now. It gets this line here gets insane the further down you get. You get like chain lightning. It's ridiculous. And then he does have Lone Wolf as well. He got Lone Wolf, so he's training Will to Survive. That's going to give him more defense when he's through cover. He's going to lose one damage every time they shoot him through cover. And then King here, he's another specialist, but he is a different kind of specialist. He's a combat hacker or whatever they call him, combat specialist. So he gets combat protocol. The gremlin actually goes up and shocks people and does 2 damage. It's guaranteed damage too, through armor, everything. So it's actually really useful for finishing off big enemies that you've gotten low but couldn't finish. And then interference cancels other overwatches, and it only takes 1 move, so it's perfect. He can send this out and then, you know, move or hack or do whatever he needs to do. But hackers are super useful because you can open doors and unlock jail cells and all kinds of crap. Hap, he's another gunner. He's a little slow. I had to give him mobility and a PCS chip here. It's an additional Matrix style, plug it in your head kind of, you know, chip. But now he's fast again, and he was already good at everything else. So he's getting there. He's been hurt. He's infiltrating right now on a mission. He's got 4 missions under his belt. So the more missions, he's going to get better. And he already has such good aim that he's going to destroy some people. I don't think... Yeah, he's got Guardian as well, which is... So when he goes into Overwatch, if he hits, he gets another 50% chance to take another shot. So, yeah, on Overwatch, which is really good for a gunner. He'll get to take a lot of shots at people. Grim is the technical class. So he's got this gauntlet here. It's got double flamethrower and a rocket launcher in the center. And I built him for flaming people. He's going to roust. I've actually used this with Grim across. He was on one rooftop. We were moving across a raised highway, and there's a building next to the highway that's on the same level, and the enemy Advent guys were up there, and he burned them across the building, and it was pretty amazing. It actually worked out really well. Napalm X, it disorients and panics them now. Usually, I guess flamethrower doesn't always do it, but when you get this, it kind of gives you the option. So they'll just the burning itself. The damage alone is really good, but the burning will panic them, which sends them all over the place, which is good. He's got Will to Survive here that he can learn as well. These are 4 days, 8 days, and 12 days. each, which it just takes so much time that getting the first one's not too bad. If you get left behind on the mission, you can train. But and Gray's Fire is pretty good. Let's see. Then we got Mokhtar. He's a shinobi. So shinobis, they got this big old sword. They get a little SMG. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but the sword is the main thing. So he's got Cutthroat, which is he gets additional damage with the sword against biologicals. So no mechanicals, but everybody that's biological, he gets to do extra damage to. And then Shadow Step, he doesn't trigger Overwatch or Reaction Fire, kind of like Lightning Reflexes, but they can't even see him when they're trying to shoot. So he can just get up close without getting hit. Not sure if I'm going to build him more towards the slashing or if I'm going to take him more of a Saboteur. This is the stealth route. Not a lot in the middle is very good, but you know, we'll see what comes up as he gets more. I think he got hurt early on, and I didn't get to send him out very much. Oh, and then he trained Fortify as well, which is a free action to get 20 defense, which makes it so they don't even want to shoot at you because they can't hit. Alright, down here we got Rock. He's a gunner as well. I didn't want to make him a gunner. His aim wasn't that high, but now he's now that he's got some ranks on him, he's gained some. So same thing, most gunners are all going to go the same way. I don't like the area suppression. It's bugged. Not bugged so much that it is like there's not a lot of info on how it works. So you can be one square inside the area suppression, and if you move outside of the area of it, it doesn't work on you. So it's too easy to get away from, but there are some perks that give you more aim and extra shots and stuff like that. He does have steady hands, so if he doesn't move, he gets extra aim and extra crit. Probably definitely going to give him Ghostwalker here. Yeah, and I don't know if this is really going to come into play, but Bring Him On's always an option. And I think that's it for the crew. Everybody else is randoms. Yeah. So where are we at? We've got...
Hey, Commander.
We're almost at laser. Oh yeah, we just got the basic lasers now, and we've got updated armor. So hopefully we're going to start being able to do some damage.
I got a report of some creaking down by the aft lift yesterday.
Sure you did.
I just hope it's not metal fatigue.
We've got 3 areas. Gonna definitely expand to India here. That's gonna give us the free recruits for this area once we get a radio tower built. And then find out where the black site is, get this tower, take down, and liberate this region. Oh, I need to put this guy into intel. Yep. Oh, and then I guess we should look at what the squads are. Squads here. Current squads. I'm not sold on all the squads yet, but I like to have big squads here. We got 8, 7, you know. Got a couple extra guys that are going to go into this extra squad. Red team. Got the 2 squads with everybody here.
With the commander running things,
all these guys are messed
plenty
up.
of time to focus on learning to fly this boat.
From what I've seen, you could use the practice.
So that's where we're at. Give you a mission here in a little bit. Thanks.